that 3 clamps, 2 at a time, nice stable bench, and let's just move and have some fun. All right, we're gonna start with our warm up. Toes and heels out, knees a little soft, belly button tight. Let's take a deep breath. And now we go. Let's do 2 more. 1 more time. Hands to thighs. Gonna round up. And melt down, round up. Down, down. Round up. 1 more time. Roll it up. And back down. Now this time, slowly all the way up. 4, 3. Take that breath in. And exhale open. March right back. 4, 3. Step touch right back. Grapevine to your right. Step and touch, move on back. Hand through, move up, move up. Grapevine into your L shape. Retrace. Step touch, move back. Hand curl in a circle. Step and touch, move up. Grapevine around the bench. Face to back. The wall. Step touch back. Hand curl in a circle. Step touch, move up. Grapevine around the bench. Step touch, move back. Hand curl in a circle. Step and touch, move up. Stay right here, hand curl in place. Curl it around your bench. Stay front. Curl it around your bench. Stay front. Curl around 3/4. Hold here. No, stay down. Single arm push up. Bring it across. 2 overhead. Cross. Up. Cross. Circle the arm. Right in front of you. Together circle. Shoulder roll, small. Now back to front. Bigger. Let's do 4, 3, straight arms, little finger bend. Push from side to side. Nice tall twist. Side stretches over. Stay right. Hold it. Turn to face right foot. Back to the left arm. High and low. And the second arm. Now I'm going to drop the knee. Up, drop. Let's take drop. Pulse right here. 4, 3. No pulse to stay. Left foot pushes back. Sit back to your right to lift. Stretch your hamstring. Here's our toe tip. Go side to side. Straight up, down. Lift your toes, stay there. Kind of touch your toes. Push your toes down. Face the end, roll up. Take a breath overhead. March your right and left. Back up. Just march the end for 4, 3. Basic right. Alternating. Knees straddle. Repeater 3. Basic left. Alternate your gaze. Travel knee. 2 more to go. Now just basic left. Grapevine to your left. Step touch, move back. Hand curl, move up. Grapevine in your L shape. Retrace. Step and touch, move back. Hand curl in a circle. Step and touch, move up. Straight line around the bend. All the way around. Step, touch, move that back. Hand curl in a circle. Step, touch up. One more. Straight line around the back. Step, touch, move back. Hand curl in a circle. Step, touch, move up. Hand curl in place. Curl it around your bench. Now front. Curl it around your bench. Hold front. Curl around 3/4. Hold in here. Go straight down and tap. Both arms 3 push. Bring and cross. 2 overhead. Cross. Overhead. Cross. Swing it out. Both arms straight out. Stand up. Side line, side line. Lift it nice and tall. Side bend over and over. 4, 3, stay up. Hold it. Turn face left foot. Right heel on our lift. High and low. Add your second arm. Now let's drop your knee. Let's take up. Hold. 4. No rolls to stay. Push your heel back. Sit back with your toe. Set your hamstring. Tap your toe. Side to side. Up, down, tap. Hold your toes here. Feet down, push your toes. Push your toes down. Face the end, drum up. Put your butt overhead. Good, exhale. March it left, right. Just march to the end. Face your flat. Alternate. Knees straddle, knees straddle. Repeat or 3. Face it right. Combine. Alternate. Travel knees to corners. Elbows L step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Knee and straddle. 6-point level, left and right. 2 repeater. Right facing over. Giddy up, rock horse. F-step leading love. 1 more time. V1 lunge. V1 lunge. Turn, step, tap, wide. Shuffle, turn. Walk your knee. Step, walk. Knee straddle. Reverse your knee. Reverse your knee. Walk your knee. Step, knee, walk on back. On turn on the right. Step, flex your feet. Push out, go ahead. Right, stop. Right, stop again. 2 repeater. Basic over twice. Good. Now just basic clap. Start at the top. Alternate our knees. Travel knee. Elbows L step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Knee straddle. 6-point level, right lap. 2 repeater. Basic overlap. 2 rock horse. Step leading right. 1 more to go. V-lunge lunge. V-lunge lunge. Turn, step, tap wide. Shuffle, turn. Walk your knee. Knee straddle. Reversing V-step. Reverse your V-step. Walk your knee again. Step knee, walk on back. Top turn on your left. Hip box repeater. Push out your hips. Wide stomp. Wide stomp again. I tune you repeat here. Facing over twice. Good. L step around the world. Face to back again. Face front to halfway across. Stop the ball. Step, cross, step, step. Stomp, right and left. 1, 2, 3. Left, 2, 3, rock back. Up and down. Down, stomp. Even turn. Chassé left. Step, tap 3. Toe, heel, toe. Knee step right. Mondo shot to right. Revolve your door. 1 and 2. Quarter half turn. Face stance down, right, left. Side leg left to your right. Exit left and switch. Tune your repeater, please. Straddle. Stomp it right, stomp it left. Chassé or spin. Curl bench. Curl floor. 2 lunges straight back. Curl bench. Curl floor. Side to side lunge. Straddle down. Shuffle cross behind. Shuffle cross behind. Do an up, up, stomp. Up, up, stomp, back, step. Now double curl. Reverse curl. Travel curl. 3, 2, 1 more. Facing right. L, step around the world. Facing back. Face to back again. Face front to halfway across. Stop the ball. Step, cross, step, step. Stomp, right and left. 1, 2, 3. Left, 2, 3, rock back. Up and stomp. Down, down. Even turn. Chassé left. Step, tap 3. Toe, toe, toe. Knee step right. Mondo chop to right. Revolving door. 1 and 2. Quarter half turn. Face the end, step right left. Side lunge right. Exit left and switch. Tune your repeater, please. Straddle. Stomp it right, stomp it left. Chassé or spin. Curl bench. Curl floor. 2 lunges straight back. Push and push. Curl on your bench. Down on the floor. Side to side lunge. Straddle down. Shuffle cross behind. Shuffle cross behind. Do an up, up, stomp. Up, up. Stomp, back, step. Now double curl. Reverse curl. Travel in. Travel in. 1 more to go. Face right. Breathing repeater. Ready? L step around the end. Facing back. Face back again. Face front to halfway across. Stomp your bum. Step, cross, step, step. Stomp. Team right. Left, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, rock back. Up, stomp. Down, stomp. Even turn. Chassé right. Step, tap 3. Toe, heel, toe. Knee step left. Mondo shoot to left. Revolve your door. 1 and 2. Quarter half turn. Face the end, step left, right. Side lunge off to your left. Exit right, switch. Tune your repeater. Straddle. Stomp it left, stomp it right. Chassé or spin. Curl bench. Curl floor. 2 lunges straight back. Curl bench. Curl floor. Side side lunges. Straddle. Shuffle cross behind. Shuffle cross behind. Showing up, up, stomp. Up, up, stomp, up, step. Now double curl. Reverse curl. Leave it from the end. Keep it across. Outer thigh cross front. Outer thigh cross back. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Pony over 3. 3, 2, 1. Down, down. L. Hand pull around. Leave across on the right. Pony up to the left. Switching basic over. 1 and 2. Good. Now 1 knee. Basic left. Knee lift around the end. Weave it across. Outer thigh press front. Outer thigh press back. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Pony over 3. 3, 2, 1. Down, down. L. You have to pull around. Knee across on your left. Pony up on your right. Switching basic over. Moving on right here. Mondo cha-cha left. Up. 1, 2, 3. Elbow squat. Box step and shuffle. Shotzi forward to squat your face. 4, 3, 5, stop. Squat, 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 squat. Heel toe repeater. Heel toe, step back. Single stop. Double stop. Step over your bench. Step, step, step. Walk, walk. Shuffle, shuffle. Back leg travel it is. Wide stop. Over stop. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. We step right. Curl on the floor. Weave on the left. Arrow hat on the right. 2 shuffle turn. Mondo off your end. Back step on top. Full reverse. Power squat. Switch. Mambo rock. Up straddle. Bring it back over the top. Tap, tap, step me. 2 to repeater. Switch. Up and straddle. 2 to repeater. Switch. Fingers hop left. Forward hop left. 2 basic over. Now let's do it on the right. Mambo cha-cha right. Up. 1, 2, 3. Out the squat. Box step and shuffle. Shuffling over the squat and around. 4, 3. Wide stop. Drop back up. Heel toe repeater. Heel toe step tap. Single stop. Double stop. Step over your bench. Step, step, step. Walk, walk. Shuffle, shuffle. Back leg travel it is. Wide stop. Over stop. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Here's our V-step left. Pull on the floor. Weave on the right. Arrow hat on your left. 2 shuffle turn. Mondo off your end. Box step on top. Full reverse. Power squat. Switch. Mondo rock. Up and straddle. Bring it back over the top. Tap, tap, step me. 2 to repeat top. Switch. Up and straddle. 2 to repeater. Switch. Reverse hop right. Forward hop right. 2 basic over. Alright. Now Mondo cha-cha left. Up and back. Show me elbow squat. Sit-top across. Box step and shuffle. Full reverse. Shuffle around your bench. 4, 3. Mondo rock. Mondo rock. Stomp, straddle, stomp off. 1, 2. Stomp and straddle. Full reverse. Shuffle, straddle. Hop backward march. Bring in straddle. Weave it across. Reversing knee step. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Now 2 repeater. Walk behind your end. Plank, walk and run. Shuffle back on the end. Shuffle, shuffle, box step. Step on your right foot, cross behind. Reverse side lunge left, right. Exit left. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Tap it around your bench. 1, 2. 2 to repeater, guys. Switch. 2 knee again. Switch. Repeater. 3. 3. Basic over twice. Knee to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap on left. And pony. Straddle. 2 to repeater. Exit left. Up squat 3 times. 1, 2 knee up. We're raising like right leg. Full reverse. Over the top. Big behind. Hands go to the top. Reverse squat off to the right. Repeat to right. 3, 2. Basic over twice. 1 and 2. Now L squat to top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo rock. March across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat box. Double 8. Starting right this time. Mambo cha-cha right. L squat. Sit top across. Box step and shuffle. Slow reverse. Shuffle around through bench. 4, 3, Mambo rock. Mambo rock. Stop, straddle, stop, rock. Stop, straddle. Full reverse. Shuffle, straddle. Have backward march. Left leading straddle. Weave it across. Reverse your step. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. 2 new repeater. Walk behind your end. Plank, walk, move up. Shuffle back on the end. Shuffle, shuffle, box, step. Step on your left foot, cross behind. Reverse side, 1 right, left. Exit right. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Tap around that back. 1, 2. 2 new repeater. Switch. 2 me again. Switch. Repeater 3. 3, 2. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Knee side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap on the right. Let's pony. Straddle. 2 knee repeater. Exit right. Up squat for 3. 1, 2 knee up. Raise the leg up, please. Slow reverse. Over the top. Big cross behind. Hand go double hop. Reverse squat off to your left. Repeater left. 3, 2, 2 basic over. So now out squat to top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo rock. Arch across. 1, 2, 3, 4, squat, arch, straddle, hang. Here we go. Up and stomp. Hit it on the floor. Mambo work it again. Box step, shuffle, shuffle. Knees on the world. Knees, straddle, knee. All the way around. Knees, straddle, knee. Without the arch on top. 1, 2, 3, cross, stomp. Reverse hop, stomp, and swivel. Side on top to right. Exit left. Switch, heel on the left. 1 knee up. 2 basic over. Good. Turn, straddle. 1 knee. Switch, heel on the right. Repeater left. 3, 2, switch. 1 right tap. Switch again, 1 knee. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Good. Basic right this time. Up and stomp. Pivot on the floor. Mambo or pivot again. Box step. Shuffle, shuffle. Knees on the world. Knees, straddle, knee. Around we go. Knees, straddle, knee. March on top. 1, 2, 3, cross, stop. Reverse hop. Stop. Swivel. Side on right back. Exit right, switch. Leave on the right. 1 knee up. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Now you turn, straddle. 1 knee. Switch, leave on your left. Repeater right. 3, 2, switch. 1 right tap. Again, 1 knee. 2 basic over. Moving on, moving on. I see 2. Curl, curl. Stomp, up, up, straddle, stomp. 1 knee. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Show me a knee step right. Flying squat right. Squat knee, right quarter, right leg. Step, knee walk back. So big shuffle. Basic over. 1 and 2. Heel toe off your end. Heel toe come off the end. Let's take top. 6, up. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Good. Now 2 knee repeater. Back step. Basic over twice. Woo! Yeah! I see 2. Curl, curl, stop, up, up, straddle, stop. 1 knee. 2 basic over. Yeah. 3 step left. Giant squat left. Walk your knee left through left leg. Step, knee walk back. Go big shuffle. Basic over 1 and 2. Heel toe off your end. Heel toe come off the end. We're going to tick tock, tick, stop. 2 basic over. 1, 2. 2 new repeater. Box step. Basic over twice. Moving on right here. Knee and straddle. Over the top. 6-point turn. Up. Down and up. Hop, hop. Leave on your left. Mambo rock on the right. Leave on the right. Pivot left. Walk your mambo, please. Up. And in. 1 knee. 2 basic over. Alright, basic front, basic end, basic back wall. Other end, travel curl, 3, 1 more, shotzi around your end. Leave it across, 3, 1 more, 2 taps, basic block, jazzy out step. Up, out in. We step 1 up, 1 down. Alternate for kicks. 4, 3, 2, knee up, rock back. Knee up, rock back, knee up, 2 repeater. Switch, outer side around the world. Open it out, all the way around. 2 basic over, 1 and 2. Good, basic. Right now, listen. Big straddle, over the top. 6-point turn, up, down, and up. Let's keep on the right. Mama rock left. Sweep left. Pivot right. Cross your elbow. Up and back. 1 knee. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Now basic front. Basic end. Basic back wall. Basic on the run. Travel for time. 3, 2, 1 more. Toss it around your end. Leave it across. 3, 2, 1 more. 2 jacks. Basic right. Jazzy L step. Up, out in. We step 1 up, 1 down. Alternate your kick. 4, 3, 2, knee up, rock back. Knee up, rock back, knee up, 2 repeater. Switch, outer side around the world. Nice and open. All the way around. Woo. 2 basic over. Daddy, V slide. Up, down, turn, up, down, turn 1 knee. 2 basic over. I see 3, 2, left basic over. I see 3, 2, right basic over. Basic right, slide. Up, down, turn it, up, down, turn 1 knee. 2 basic over. Yeah. I see 3, 2, right basic over. I see 3 again. 3, 2, left basic over. Listen, L step all day. Okay? Now you kick. Front, side, front. Big. Woo. Knee 3 tap. Knee, tap. No knee, just tap. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Up and jab. 2 quick kick. 2 repeater. 2 basic over. Same thing right knee. L step all knees. Woo! Now you kick. Yeah! Knee to knee. Top. Knee 3 tap. No knee, just tap. 2 basic over. Up and tap. 2 quick kick. 2 repeater. Basic over. Here we go. Moving on. 2 shuffle turn. Shuffle up. Shuffle back. Weave across. Toss around. Foot step cross. Whoop. Box step. Sorry, basic over. Come on back. March on the left. Let's try that again. March it. Basic left. Psych myself out on that one. 2 shuffle turn. Shuffle up. Shuffle back. Weave it across. Toss it around. Now just step cross. Step, cross, step, box, step, jump. Up, step. Basic right. Same thing right. Shuffle turn. Shuffle up. Shuffle back. Weave it across. Toss it around. Now just step cross. Step, Up jab. Basic left. Try to get left feet for me. 2 shuffle turn. Shuffle up. Shuffle back. Weave across. Toss me around. Now just step cross, box, step, stop. Up jab. Basic right. One more right. Shuffle turn. Woo. Shuffle up. Shuffle back. Weave across. Toss you around. Now just step cross. Step cross, box, step, stop. Up jab. Basic clap. Yay! Alternate your knees. Travel knees to the corners. Good, now walk around the back. 2 times. Keep on moving. Alright, let's grab some water. Don't stop moving your feet. Sip, sip, sip. Alright. So now we have all the pieces. Gonna put it together from the top. We're gonna run it through on the right. And come back and do it on the left. Woo! Get ready. Right left marches. Let's basic right. Alternating. Travel knees to corners. Elbows L step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Knee with straddle. 6-point combo left and right. Knee repeater. Basic over right. Rock your horse. Twirl the knee. Next step leading left. Back, step up. Again, go back. V1 lunge. V1 lunge. Turn, step wide. Shuffle, turn. Shuffle, turn. Walk your knee. Step, knee, walk. Knee, straddle. Reverse your knee step. Reverse your knee step. Walk your knee again. Step, knee, walk. Hop, turn on the right. Get left repeater. Shuffle, go hip. Wide stop. Wide stop again. Right step to the repeater. Basic over twice. 1, and 2. L step around whirl. Facing back. Facing back again. Face punch you halfway across. Stomp the box. Step across, step and step. Stomp, turn to the right. Left 2, 3. Right 2, 3, left, back, down, left, and stomp. Down, stop. Lead and turn. Stop, stay right. Step 3. Toe, heel, toe. Knee step left. Mondo drop to left. 3 dogs your door. 1 and 2. Good, now quarter hop turn. Face the end, step left, right. Side leg off to your left. Face it right and switch. Knee repeater. Straddle. Stop it left, stop it right. Stop, stay for spin. Through bench. Through floor. 2 lunges straight back. Push and push. Through bench. Through floor. Side to side line. Straddle down. Shuffle cross behind. Shuffle cross behind. Up, jump. Up, jump, top, step, go, curl. Reverse curl. Knee lift around to the end. Feet across. Outer side comes front. Outer side comes back. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Going over 3. 3, 2, 1. Down, down. L, hamster around. Weave across on the right. Pony up on your left. Switching basic over. Yeah! Now go top to right. Up and back. L to squat. Squat, step and shuffle. Shuffling, working, walking, please. 4, 3, Wide stomp. Walk that love up. Heel toe repeater. Heel toe, step and tap. Single stomp. Double stomp. Step over your back. Step, step, step. Walk, walk, shuffle, shuffle. Back leg travel this. Wide stomp. Over stomp. Two basic over. 1 and 2. Don't travel knee, sorry about that. We do one more knee. Basic right, let's try again. Have a top to right, up and down. Now squat, box, step and shuffle. Shotzi forward and swap it around. 4, 3, 5, stomp. Walk down, walk up. Heel toe repeater. Heel toe, step and tap. Single stomp, double stomp. Step over your bench. Step, step, step. Walk, walk, shuffle, shuffle. Back leg travel. Wide stomp. Over stomp. Two basic over. Alright. Knee step left. Curl on the floor. Feet on the right. Arrowhead on the left. Two shuffle turn. 1, 2. Mambo off your end. Box step on top. Full reverse. Power squat. Red combo rock. Up and straddle. Bring it back over the top. Tap, tap, step 8. Chili repeater. Whip. Up and straddle. Chili repeater. Whip. Reverse hop right. Forward hop right. Two basic over. Alright, so now, get a mambo top to box. Up and down. Elbow squat. Kick top and cross. Box, step and shuffle. Full reverse. Chopping around that bench. 4, 3, mambo rock. Mambo rock. Stop, straddle, stop, rock. 1, 2, stop, straddle. Full reverse. Shuffle, straddle. Hop back reverse. Right knee straddle. Feet at the top. Reverse release step. Two basic over. 1 and 2. Now to the repeater. Walk behind your end. Plank, walk, move up. Shuffle back on the end. Shuffle, shuffle, box, step. Step on your right foot, cross behind. Reverse right on front right. Exit back. Two basic over. 1 and 2. Tap it around your back. 1, 2. To the repeater. Whip. To the knee bend. Whip. Repeater. 3, 2. Two basic over. 1 and 2. Lean it side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap on the left. Let's pony. Straddle. To the repeater. Exit back. On front 3. 1, 2, knee up. Raise your leg right way. Full reverse. Over the top. Hand cross behind. Hand pull down top. Reverse squat off to the right. Repeater right. 3, 2, basic over twice. 1 and 2. Now L squat to top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Combo rock. March across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat box. Travel knee. Oh yeah. Up and stomp. Hit it on the floor. Combo work to the end. Box step. Shuffle, shuffle. Knees on the world. Knees straddle knee. All the way around. Knees straddle knee. Let's march on top. 1, 2, 3, cross, stop. Reverse hop, stop, swivel. Side lunge right back. Exit right and stretch. Feet on the right. 1 knee up. 2 basic over. Turn, straddle. 1 knee. Swing. On your left. Repeat on your right. 3, 2, switch. 1 wide tap. Again, 1 knee. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Ice skate, give me 2. Curl, curl, stomp, up, straddle, stomp. 1 knee. 2 basic over. Oh, yeah. There's your knee, step right. Giant squat right. Walk your knee, right foot and right leg. Step, knee walk back, heel big shuffle. Basic over. 1 and 2. Heel toe off your ass. Heel toe, come off the end. We're going to tick tock. Then stop. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. heel toe, come off the end. Let's tick tock, sit, stop, 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Now do 2 in your repeater. Box step, basic over twice. 1 and 2. Good, now knee and straddle, over the top. 6-point turn, up, up, down and up, up, up. Let's leave on the right, mambo rock on the left, leave on your left, leave it on your right, walk your mambo, up and back. 1 knee, 2 basic over, 1 and 2. Basic front, basic end. Back ball, other end, travel close to 3, 1 more. Stop around your end. Weave it across. 3. 1 more. 2 taps. Basic right. Down the out step. Up, out in. Each step 1 up, 1 down. Alternate for kick. 4. 3. 2. Knee up, rock that. Knee up, rock that, knee up, 2 to repeater. Switch, out and higher on the road. Nice and open. Woo! Yeah. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Big slide. Up, down. Turn it. Up, down. Turn 1 in. 2 basic over. Ice take 3. Half basic over. I do 3 more. 3, 2, basic over. Now step on me. 1, 2. Now your kick. Front, side, front. Knee kick, knee, tap, knee, 3 tap. Knee up, full tap. No knee, just tap. Tap and tap. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Come up and tap. 2 quick dip, 2 new repeater, 2 basic over, get ready, shuffle turn, shuffle up, shuffle back, weave across, shuffle around your end, now just step cross, box, step, stop, come up, dip, basic right, 3 new repeater, 3, 2, basic left. So guess what? Alternate. We're back to the top. Travel knee, please. Elvis step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Knee and straddle. 6-point mono. Right, left. 2 knee repeater. Basic over left. 2 rocking boards. Extend leading right. 1 more. V1 climb. Again. Turn, step wide. Shuffle turn. Shuffle turn. Let's walk our knee. Stepping walk. Knee and straddle. Reverse your knee step. Reverse your knee step. Walk your knee again. Stepping walk. Top turn on your left. Hip left repeater. Push out your hips. Wide stomp. Wide stomp again. To your repeater. Basic over twice. 1 and 2. Now step around the world. Face to back. Face to back again. Face front should halfway across. Now stomp the ball. Step across. Step. Stomp. Right and left. Right to 3. Left to 3. Round. Back. Now up and stomp. Down, stomp. Weave and turn. Tossy around. Step right. Toe, heel, toe. Each step right. Elbow toss right. Revolve indoor. 1 and 2. Woo! Quarter hop turn. Face again, stomp right, left. Side lunge off to the right. Exit left and switch. 2 new repeater, please straddle. Straddle it right, stomp right, left. Stomp or spin. Throw back. Throw floor. 2 lunges straight back. Throw bench. Throw floor. Side to side lunge. straddle down, shuffle cross behind, shuffle cross behind, swing up, down, back, step down, double curl, reverse curl. Weave around your end, let's weave across. Outer side cross front, outer side cross back, 2 basic over, 1 and 2. Going over 3, 2, 1. Down, down, L, hands go around. Weave across on your left, pony up on your right. Switch in basic over, phase 1. Good. Now Mano chop your left, up, stand back. Knee out to squat, box step and shuffle. Just 2 more just walk it around. 4, 3, 5, stop. Squat back, walk up. Heel toe from here. Heel toe, step tap. Single stomp, double stomp. Step over your back. Step, step, step. Walk, walk, shuffle, shuffle. Back leg travel, please. Wide stomp. Over stomp. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Knee step right. Curl on the floor. Weave it across. Arrow hat on your right. Now shuffle turn. 1 and 2. Mano off your end. Box step on top. Full reverse. Power squat. Switch. Mano rock. Up and straddle. Bring it back over the top. Step, tap, stepping. Shooting repeater. Switch. Up and straddle. Shooting repeater. Switch. Reamer top left. Lower top left. 2 basic over. Yay! Mano top to right. Up and down. Down to squat. 2 top across. Box step and shuffle. Full reverse. Shotzi around that bend. 4, 3. Mambo rock. Mambo rock. Stop, straddle, stop, rock. 1, 2. Stop, straddle. Full reverse. Shuffle, straddle. Hop backward march. Left knee straddle. Weave it across. Reversing knee step. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Now do 2 repeater. Walk behind your ass. Plane off your butt. Shuffle back on that. Shuffle, shuffle, box step. Step on your left and cross behind. Reverse side lunge right left. Exit right. 2 basic over. Woo! Hammer on the bench. 1, 2. 2 repeater, please. Switch. 2 again. Switch. Repeat up. 3, 2. That basic over. That basic over. Even side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap on the right. Let's pony. Straddle. 2 knee repeater. Exit right. Come up 3 times. 1, 2 knee up. Crazy leg, left leg. Full reverse. Over the top. Big cross behind. Hand curl double up. Reverse squat off to your left. Repeater left. 3. Woo. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Now L squat to top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo rock. March across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat, box, travel me. All right, here we go. Up and stop. Picking it off the floor. Mambo work to the neck. Box step. Shuffle, shuffle. Knees around the world. Knees straddle in. All the way around. Woo. March on top. 1, 2, 3, cross, stop. Reverse up, down, swivel. Side runs left to right. Exit left to switch. Knee on the left. 1 knee up. 2 basic over. Turn, straddle. 1 knee. Switch. Knee right. Repeater left. 3, 2, switch. 1 leg down. Again, 1 knee. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. I kick for 2. Curl, curl, stomp, up, straddle, stomp. 1 knee. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Now repeat step left. Giant squat left. Walk your knee, left foot, left leg. Step, knee walk back. Building shuffle. Basic over. 1 and 2. Tilt off your end. Heel toe come off the end. We're going to take it off. 6, up, 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Now 2 repeater. Travel, sorry. Basic right side end. 2 repeater. Top step. Basic over twice. There we go. Down to knee and straddle. Over the top. 6-point turn. Up, down and up, up, up. Leave on the left. Mambo hop on the right. Leave on the right. Put on the left. Walk your elbow. Up. And back. 1 knee. 2 basic over. 1 and 2. Basic front. Basic end. Step ball. Other end, treble curl. 3, 2, 1 more. Chassé round. Lead for 3, 3, 1 more. 2 jacks. Basic left. Jackie L step. Up, out in. Knee step 1 up, 1 down. Alternate your kick. 4, 3, 2, knee up, rock back. Knee up, rock back, knee up. 2 repeater, please. Switch. Arm side, run whirl. Nice and open. Woo. Basic over twice. Knee slide. Up, down, turn it. Up, down, turn 1 leg. 2 basic over. Oh yeah. I stay for 3, 3, 2, right basic over. I stay 3, 3, 2, left basic over. Now step on me. 1, 2, now do kick. Front, side, front. Knee kick, knee, tap, woo. Now do knee 3 tap. Knee up, tap. No knee, just tap. Step in, tap, and tap. 2 basic over, we've got 1 and 2. Now come up and tap. 2 quick hip. 2 repeater. 2 basic over. Get ready. 2 shuffle turn. Whoop. Shuffle up. Shuffle back. Weave it across. Shuffle around. Now just step up. Step, cross, box, step, stop. Come up and down. Good, basic up. Repeater 3. Woo! Basic right. Alternate knees. Yeah. Travel knees. Holy. 2 more to go. 1 more time. Knees, straddle. Hang out right here. Again. Mambo rock on the right. How about walking knee? Step knee up. Again. Good. 1 more to go. Back to knee and straddle. Knee and straddle. Now just to stomp. 2. Right to stay there. Push your left to the back. Hold it. Add your heel at your arms. Stop your knee. Nice and wide. Woo. Push that left heel all the way down. Flex it back. Lift up those right toes. Push your toes back down. Good. Now step your feet together. Slowly round from there. Take a bunch of breath in. And exhale. Marching left. Good. Now basic left. Alternate your knees. Travel knees. 2 more to go. Good. Now knees, straddle. Ready, step. Walking knee. Try again, walk knee. 1 more time. Knee, straddle. Again. Good. Now let's combo rock. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Rock with the stage on the bench. Right heel presses back. Hold and stretch. Add your heel at your arms. Up your knee. Nice and wide. Right heel pushes back. Sit back to your left to lift. Straight hamstring. Left heel pushes down. Stay a little longer. Good. Now step that left foot down. Let's count up slowly. 4, 3, 2. Give another breath in. Action open again. Shoulder rolls back front. Woo! Very good. All right, open wide. Bring your hands together. We made it. Nice, nice, guys. All right. Lots of water. Keep yourself well hydrated. You know what we need to do. We're gonna wear our masks out and about. Cover your nose and your mouth if it's working. Make sure that you wash your hands at least 20 seconds at a time. You got nice social distancing going on. And very, very important, wear an exercise, please, every day. Let's do it. Let's make the world a better place. We're the only ones that can. All right? So, take a little break. Walk off your bed. Come back to the mat. Get nice and relaxed and open and stretchy. Remember, flexibility is a huge part of fitness, and that's the part that most people kind of just did. But we're not like that. So we're going to really take advantage of the warmth of our muscles and do some yoga. So I'll see you with you. Good morning. Happy Saturday, June 6th. Welcome to yoga. Welcome back if you did step 3. Welcome to those that are just tuning in now. So our yoga class is a vinyasa style class, very connective movement and breath together, not hanging out in the poses too long, really focusing on how we're feeling in the poses, and listening to the verbal cues that I give to keep your practice sustainable and safe. So I want you to just enjoy the next hour, make it all about you, and let's all try to clear all the stress and worries from our mind. So that'll give us the power to face another day with courage and with hope. First thing we're going to do is a little relaxation and some focused breathing. So let's go ahead and lie back on our mat. We'll let our arms rest at our sides, palms open, face to the sky. Let's close our eyes and breathe deeply into the nose, expanding our belly back and ribcage on the inhale. And exhaling out through the nose, feeling that same area of the body contract and empty. Want to really slow our breath down. So think about inhaling to a slow count of 4. And exhaling to a slow count of 4. Feel that breath scrape along the back of your throat. Start to bring awareness into your face. Feel your eyes go soft. Let your cheeks and your jaw relax. Feel your breath and relaxation move into your neck. And then bring your breath into your shoulders. Let's breathe from our shoulders all the way out to our fingertips. Shifting breath and awareness into our legs. Let's breathe from our hips to our toes. Now let's bring our breath and awareness into our spine. And let the breath enter the top of our head. Let's start moving down along the back side of our neck, down into our spine, and then weaving itself in between every segment of our spine. Now we've created a very blank slate, and just breathe into all that space that you created. Let's turn our head to the left. Bring the head back up and turn to the right. Bring the head back up and again turn to our left. The head comes back up and we turn to the right. And then we're back to our neutral place. Let your chin start to pull towards your chest. And feel a stretch go right up that back of your neck. And then just bring your head back to neutral. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, float it behind you. Once there, we're going to push out through the right heel. Extend out through the right fingers, and keep the left side of our body relaxed. Exhale, let the right side go soft. Inhale, left arm towards the sky. Exhale behind you and stretch out through left fingers. Push out through left heel. Breathing up the left side of your body. And then let it go soft. Now we're ready to inhale both arms towards the sky. Feel your fingertips reaching towards the sky. And feel the backs of your shoulders actually pulling into the earth. And then let your arms float back down. Now let's bring the right knee all the way up to the chest. Nice tight hug to the body. Flex and point your foot. Roll the ankle around, big toe leads the way. And then just let your foot rest. We'll switch out our legs. In goes the left, out goes the right. Pointing and flexing. Let's roll that ankle, big toe leading the way. And then just let your foot rest. Let's spread our toes really wide. And then let the foot relax. Now we'll bring both knees in nice and close. Giving ourselves a tight hug. Rocking gently side to side. Massages our spine. Back to neutral. Let's circle the knees around and really get into that lower back. From there, let's reverse. We'll keep the knees pulled in close to the body. And now let's flex both feet, spreading our toes wide, scrunching them tight. Spread them wide, scrunch them tight. Once more, we spread wide, and then scrunch tight. And then we'll just let our feet relax. Tightening the belly, press through the back of your ribs. Slowly start to bring the shoulders off the mat. Think about bringing your nose right up to your knees, chin to your chest. No strain or stress in the neck or shoulders. And we can roll back down. Try again, tighten the belly, rounding up, nose to knees, chin to chest. And release down. Once more, tighten the belly, round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. And release down. Let's start opening the knees. Keep your big toes touching. Pull those legs in closer to your body. Now let's widen the knees. Let the soles of our feet come as close together as you can. Think about pulling your heels towards your body. Breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. Let's bring the knees back together. Feel the belly button pulling in tighter and tighter. And as we exhale, we're going to roll ourselves up. Once we're up, let's sit Taylor style. If you find this challenging, feel free to sit on a pillow, or you can roll up your mat, or roll up a blanket. Let your palms open, face to the sky, backs of the hands on the knees. Feel those heavy shoulders dropping away from your ears, while the top of your head is being drawn towards the sky. Let your chin fall against your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. We'll lift the head to back, open our throat. Try again, drop chin to chest. Lift your head to back, open your throat. Dropping chin to chest. Tip the head back, open your throat. Dropping chin to chest. Placing hands together at the heart. Inhale, open your arms in your heart. Exhale, come back together. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. Inhale, open. And exhale, together. Let's make a thumb and index finger triangle. And we're going to inhale at the bottom and exhale as we push that triangle towards the sky. Inhale, pull the elbows and forearms together and let them go wide. So we're going to exhale the triangle to the sky. Inhale, pull down and open. Exhale, triangle to the sky. Inhale, pull down and open. Exhale to the sky. And inhale as we open. Last time, exhale to the sky. And inhale, hold there. Let's take one more inhale as we are. Exhale as everything goes a little soft. And let's make our way onto our hands and knees. Shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Wide spread fingers, rotating our palms in slightly, so if they were to come together, our thumb and index fingers would form a nice triangle. We're going to keep our weight pressing into that index finger knuckle area of the hand, kind of lifting it out of the edges of our palms. That'll keep strain out of your wrists and shoulders. From here, let's sink our navel as we lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart cow. Exhale, scoop the belly in as you round up for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then just come back to that neutral place. Once there, we'll extend the left leg behind us and push out to the heel. Extend that opposite arm forward and just reach out. Exhale, lower, and let's switch. Pushing through the back heel, extending the opposite arm forward. Exhale, lower, switch again. Now think about bringing your elbow in to meet the knee, and then re-extend. So let's exhale, scoop in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, scoop in. Inhale, extend. Once more, exhale in. And inhale, extend. Return to all fours and we'll switch. Extending the leg, reaching out with the arm. Bring the knee in to meet the elbow. Re-extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Once more, exhale in. And inhale, extend. Return to all fours. Separate your knees, let your big toes meet. Push your tailbone back towards your heels. Walk your hands out towards the end of the mat and let your chest drop between your knees. Rest your forehead on the mat. And keep this active by pulling your tailbone back. Now let your palms open to the sky and feel that stretch go even deeper down the side of your ribs. Flip your palms back over. Remember that hand position. Let's tuck our toes and build downward facing dog. Allowing our head to drop through our arms. Feeling our heels pushing towards the mat. Pulling our rib cage closer and closer to our thighs. And letting the back of our shoulder blades draw towards the gluteals. Nodding our head yes. Shaking our head no. And then just let your head hang. We're going to walk our dog a few times. Lift and lower each heel for me. And then let's raise both heels at the same time and let them drop down. Inhale, move forward into plank. Strong plank, eyes looking out. Feeling the belly button holding tight, but keep the buttocks relaxed and push out through the back of your inner knees. Press back up into down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. This time we inhale into plank. Modify to your knees. As we lower, the elbows go wide. You're gonna bring your chest down, bend your hips, let your elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. So I want you to really open your heart, relax your shoulders, press down through the tops of your feet. Exhale, back down, elbows open. Tuck the elbows in. Inhale, lengthen, and then rise for cobra. Again, elbows wide, lowering down. Elbows tuck in. Lengthen, rise into cobra. Let's tuck our toes. Press back up into down dog. A few more walks of our dog. Raising our heels. Pressing them down. Inhale, forward to plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lower. Elbows wide, chest down. Hips down, elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward again. Exhale, lower. Elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once more, inhale to our plank. Exhale as we lower. Chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Now we're ready to take a giant step forward with our right foot. Once it's in place, knee over ankle, weight in right big toe, second toe, eyes looking out. We're on that big toe knuckle of our back foot. Good strong lunge. Add the arms for airplane. Lift the upper body for high lunge. Let the hands come together behind your back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Pull down. Tip your head back just enough to open your throat. Exhale, start to fold forward. Release your hands to the mat. Let's step our right foot back into plank. Press back up. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Knee over ankle. Weight in left big toe, second toe. Eyes looking out. Straight line from the heel of our right foot right up to the top of our head. Adding the arms for airplane. Rising into high lunge. Hooking the hands together behind the back. Pulling down with those knuckles, opening your heart. Tip your head back, open your throat. Exhale, fold forward. Now let's step the right foot forward. Big toes turned in, heels turned out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale as we sink. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. Left foot, right foot, holding plank. Exhale, lower, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, looking out. Exhale, sinking down. Step or hop back to plank. Exhale, Exhale, lower, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Step or hop forward. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Step or hop back, plank. Exhale, lower, elbows wide, chest down, hips down. Elbows rock in. There's our cobra. Exhale, tuck our toes, downward facing dog. Inhale against plank. Exhale, down dog. Step or hop forward. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Now extend the arms, palms forward. Standing mountain pose. Bring awareness into your feet. Feel your weight pressing into the big toe, second toe, kind of moving toward the inner edges of your feet. Hold the belly button tight as you lift and open your heart. Breathe. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Let's extend the right leg behind us, hip level, and push out to the heel of your right foot. Hands form a tripod with your left foot. And you can stay in tripod balance, or we can move into half moon by simply aligning your left thumb with your left pinky toe, rolling your right hip open, and then adding that right arm towards the sky, as if we're being pressed against the wall behind us. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Let's step back with the right foot as we bend our left knee, bringing us into our lunge. Push your right heel to the mat, turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. Pushing into your left big toe, second toe, knee over ankle, we're lifting. Let our hip bones forward. Let our shoulders stacked over our hips. And then we can add the arms, creating a soft frame around our ears. Stretch the arms, but relax the shoulders. Warrior one. Open the arms wide. Now return to the ball of your right foot so you're back in a lunge. Hinge forward into that airplane. And then place the right hand down. Open the left arm towards the sky. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale the left hand down. Send your left foot back, show me your plank. Exhale, lower elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Rise to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale again, down dog. Extend the right leg straight back and then reach it towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Return to that centered mountain pose position. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Now we'll extend the left leg behind us, hip level. Position our hands so they form a tripod with our right foot. There's our tripod balance. Remaining like that, or aligning our right thumb with our right pinky toe. Start to roll your left hip away from the mat, and then add that left arm reaching towards the sky. And now if it is lifted, we're going to step that left foot way back as we bend our right knee, bringing us back to lunge. And push your left heel to the floor, turn your left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Weight is in right big toe, second toe, knees over ankle. We're lifting, lifting, lifting. We've got our hips pointing forward. We've got our shoulders stacked. Extending the arms. Shoulders relaxed, arms are strong. I want you to really feel weight pushing into the outer edge of your left foot. So we've got that edge of our foot sealed into the mat. And then let's open the arms wide. Lift onto the ball of your left foot. Hinge forward, bringing us into airplane lunge. Left hand returns to the mat. Exhale as we revolve at the waist. We've got our right hand on the ceiling. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale, right hand down. Send your right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Sending the left leg back, reaching it towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Send the left foot through your hands. Brings us back into lunge. From there, we're going to walk ourselves around into a straddle. We end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Hands directly under shoulders, toes either straight ahead or turned in slightly. Inhale for some length. Exhale, start melting. And you're just going to let your upper body let go. Bend your knees as much as you need to so you're not feeling any work in the upper body. Breathe. Let's go ahead and push down into the palms. Pushing the arms straighter and straighter. Begin to shift your weight towards your left foot as you bend your left knee. Pull right inner thigh towards the mat. Push straight and go the other way. Again, push straight and switch. Push straight and switch. Push straight and switch. Push straight and switch. And then push straight and hold there. Inhale with our flat back looking out. Exhale, adding our arms brings us into our airplane straddle. And then from there, let's inhale and slowly rise. Rotate your palms to the sky. Adjust your feet so they're a little wider than your hips. Toes in, heels out. Light wind start. Feel your fingertips being pulled across the room and the top of your head reaching to the sky. Good. Now as we inhale, let's start lifting your arms without feeling your shoulders raised. Allow your fingertips to meet. And then feel your palms press. Lace all of your fingers. And then press your index fingers together. Feel yourself getting longer and longer out of your waist. And then let your arms come forward. Breathe this in between the space you've created between those shoulder blades. And then let's reopen into our star. Turning your left toes to the front end of our mat. Align your left heel with your right arch. Keep the front of your body facing the side of your mat. And then when ready, bend your left knee. Let it come out over your ankle. Make sure it doesn't go past your toes and feel your weight in your left big toe, second toe. Look out over that left palm. Feeling very steady, very strong. Try lifting your left heel. Pushing the left heel back down. Reaching the left arm a little further forward. As the left arm lifts, the right arm lowers. Left palm turns to the sky. Reverse warrior. Pull the left leg straight without locking. Keep pushing up with that left palm. Reverse triangle. And then bring your arms back to shoulder level. And we're back where we started. Ready to build triangle. Think about keeping arms and legs and spine long and reaching. Right hip is starting to pull right. Left arm is reaching out across the room. Once we can't go any further, we can lower the left and lift the right. And we're feeling our bodies pressing against the wall behind us. So that would include the length of your spine, the back of your shoulder. What we don't want to feel is just the buttocks on the wall. We want to feel that whole back side of the body. Meanwhile, we can feel ourselves being pulled up towards the sky. No sinking. Now let's lower the right arm. It's going to make a nice full circle. On the way back up, I'm going to rebend the left knee, bringing us into extended angle with either your forearm on your thigh or your hand to the mat. Let's lay the right arm across that right ear. Let your right palm face the sky. And I want you to look past your arm up towards the sky. Side angle pose. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, revolve. Return to runner's lunge. Send your left foot back into plank. Lower the body down, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. Lower halfway, hold it, elbows wide. Press back up into plank. Push back up into down dog. Extend the right leg behind, again pushing out through that right heel. Brings us back into three-legged dog. Only now we're going to bend the right knee, pulling heel to the butt. And then I want you to open your right hip. Let's keep those shoulders square. We'll bring our hips back to square. Re-extend the right leg. And then we'll send the right foot forward through the hands, bringing us back into lunge. From there, we're going to push the right leg straight as we push the left heel into the mat. Lift up your right toes and let your upper body melt against that thigh. Breathing into those hamstrings. See if you can let your right toes sink back into the mat. And then from there, let's rebend the right knee, bringing us back into lunge. We're ready to walk ourselves around into straddle. Now we're facing the other side of our mat. Adjusting our toes to point straight ahead or turned in. Inhale, flat back, get some length. Exhale, start melting. And then once you're down, if you need to bend your knees, these two. We're going to walk our hands through our legs. Reaching back with your fingertips, pushing down into your palms. Let's walk the hands back in. Push down into the palms, straight arms. And now let's bend the right knee, pulling left inner thigh towards the mat. Come back up and switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side lunge. Inhale, lift, and hold to center. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, we're back in airplane. Let's bring the arms forward alongside our ears. And then from there, we inhale, lifting up, reaching to the sky. And then let the arms open into our star. So we've got our palms facing up, we've got our toes in, our heels out, feet a little wider than our hips. Remember, your feet are not glued to your mat, so adjust to where your body feels like it's in the right place. You're going to lower the left arm, it's going to make a full circle, and come back into star. Lower the right arm, make that nice circle, and we're back to star. Both arms lower and circle in front. Again, circle around, circle around. From there, rotate your palms to face forward. Let's bring the hands together, place all of your fingers, and then push your palms away from your body. Keep pushing your palms, but keeping the rest of your body stationary. While we're pushing through the palms, we're lifting, but we're not feeling any tension in the neck or the shoulders. We're getting taller and taller out of our waist. We're going to side bend to our left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. And inhale. And then exhale. Let's come back to start. Right toes turn to the front edge of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Keeping our body tall and open and facing the side of our mat. Let's bend the right knee. Inch it out over your ankle. Make sure it doesn't venture past your toes. Push down into big toe, second toe. Warrior two. Try lifting your right heel while you're here. Push the right heel back down. Start reaching the right arm out, out, out. And then as we lift the right and lower the left, turning your right palm towards the sky, reverse warrior. While there, let's start pulling our right leg straighter and straighter. Brings us into our reverse triangle. And then we'll bring our arms back to shoulder level, and we're right back where we started. For a triangle, we start pulling our left hip left, reaching our right arm out as far as it will go. Once we can't take it any farther, we can lower the right and lift the left. And we can feel the entire backside of our body pressing open against that invisible wall. We've got our left fingers reaching towards the sky. We're being drawn upwards so we don't feel like we're sinking. Just feeling all that open space. As we exhale, let's start to lower the left arm. It's going to make a full circle. On the way back up, we can bend the right knee. And we can either place our right forearm on our thigh or reach that right hand to the mat. Extended ankle pose. Now start to lower the left arm across your ear. Left palm towards the sky. Side angle pose. Inhale the left arm back up. Exhale, let's revolve the upper body. Return to the ball of our left foot, so we're back in lunge. Send your right foot back into that good strong plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Lower halfway, hold it, elbows wide. Press back up into plank. And then push back up into down dog. Let's extend the left leg behind and then straight up into three-legged dog. Let's bend the left knee and then re-extend the leg. Now let's step the left foot through, bringing us back into lunge. Push the left leg straighter and straighter as we're pushing our right heel to the mat. So we've got those heels aligned. The inhale, look out. Exhale, sink a little deeper and lift up your left toes. And then let your left toes sink back down. Rebend the left knee, rising onto the ball of your right foot, so we're back in lunge. Let's step the right foot forward. Toes in, heels out. Let your rib cage press against your thighs and then cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands. Breathe. And then let's release fingertips to the mat and slowly roll up. Once you're up, reach high to the sky. Exhale, return to your heart. And then let's come back into mountain pose. Breathe. Moving into some standing balance work, I want you to find a focal point for your eyes. Fixate on that spot. Once you've got your spot, feel that belly button drawing in. So we're not holding our breath, we're just holding it in so that we can feel power and stability in the center of our body. Begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Really press down into your right big toe, second toe, keeping the majority of your weight there in your foot. And then when you feel ready, we're going to bend the left knee, bring your heel up behind you. See about placing the inner edge of your left foot in the palm of your hand, and then bring your right arm forward. You want to open your dancer pose and lift the right arm. Expand the left leg. As we exhale, let's come back down and resume mountain pose. Same thing, other side. So we've got our focal point. We've got our belly button drawing inward, and we're shifting our weight into our left foot, pressing down through left big toe, second toe. And when you're ready, bending your right knee, bring your heel up towards your butt. Place the inner edge of your right foot in the palm of your hand. Left arm comes forward. Opening your dancer. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. Let them come together behind your back. Once there, start to draw the knuckles downward as you feel your shoulder blades come closer together. Tip your head back, open your throat, open your heart. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Exhale, hinge, lead with your ribs. Feel like you're drawing your rib cage into your thighs, letting your head drop, and then lifting your arms higher to the sky. As we exhale, we can release our hands, let them return to the mat. Let's step back with our right foot into our lunge. And then we're going to sink the right knee down, press through the top of our right foot. Keep the left knee over your ankle, and let's rise into crescent moon. And then from there, exhale, fold forward. So we've got both of our hands to the inside of our left foot. We're going to start pulling the front of our right thigh towards the mat. Walk your hands out a little farther and then see if you can sink down. And again, we want to make sure the left knee doesn't push out past our toes. Let's try threading the left arm under the left leg and then start opening the left knee out. We end up on the outer edge of our left foot, and letting that leg rest against the forearm. And then let's bring the knee back up. We can unthread. Push the arms straight. Lift the right knee so we're back in lunge. And then we're going to step the left foot back. Keep your right shoulder over your right wrist, and let's turn and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. If you're in full plank, try taking your left foot back behind you, opening that left shoulder. And from there, let's come all back around into our full plank. Press back up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. Raise up both of our heels. Push them back down. And then we'll step the right foot forward, bringing us into lunge. And then both hands come to the inside of our right foot as we sink down onto the left knee and the top of our left foot. And slowly rise up, bringing us into our crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward. Again, hands to the inside of the right foot. Start pulling the front of our left thigh towards the mat. Moving down closer to our forearms. And then let's take the right arm, thread it underneath the right leg. Let that right knee start to pull open. So we've got our lower leg kind of resting on our forearm on the outer edge of our right foot. And let's bring the knee upright. And unthread. Press down into the palms so we've got straight arms. Tuck your left toes under, bringing us back into lunge. Right foot steps back to plank. Left shoulder directly over left wrist. We turn and open side plank. And if you're in full side plank, try stepping your right foot behind you. Opening that right shoulder. press up again into down dog. Got a few more walks. Raising those heels, pushing them back down, and then make your way onto all fours. Knees apart, toes together, pushing back, back, back. Extended child's pose. And then from there, let's come onto our forearms. I want you to separate your knees even wider. Push back with your tailbone. And this would be the beginning stage of frog pose. So you can stay this way, or if you want to venture into frog, you're going to separate the feet. So we've got the side of our feet on the mat. And we're really feeling this in our inner thighs and our hips. And we're just going to let the body go wherever it can go. And then to get out of frog, no matter what version you're in, you're simply going to push your body forward. And then we'll stretch our legs back. And let's reach the arms forward. And I want you to stretch out through your fingers and your toes. And then let's lift the left arm and the right leg at the same time. Come back down and we'll switch. Reach out first and then add your lift. And lower, let's try it together, reaching out first and then rising up. So when we're doing this, we want to lengthen, creating lots of space in the spine. And then try opening your arms wider. And then just pressing your palms alongside your outer thighs. Now you're reaching out to the tips of your toes and the top of your head for your locust pose. And then let's start to melt down and let your head turn to one side. Let's place our hands under our shoulders. Let your elbows tuck in close. Press down through your hip bones as you lengthen and rise into cobra. And then as we exhale, we push all the way back. And one more extended child's pose. Letting the arms come down alongside us, palms facing open, rolling the shoulders down, and that's just simply child's pose. Let your hands press under your shoulders. We'll lift the upper body, and then from there, let's come around, have a seat. Let's extend the left leg straight out. We'll keep our right leg bent. Walk your foot in as close as you can, keeping your sit bones on the mat. And let's wrap the left arm around that right leg. Inhale, sit taller, sit straighter. And then start looking over your right shoulder. Feed your right hand around so the back of your hand attaches itself to your left hip. Exhale as we untwist. Two options for you. You can either just let the right knee open to the mat and keep your right foot pressed against your inner left thigh, or you could do a hurdler stretch. So if you're in hurdler stretch, we have a 90-degree angle formed by our straight left leg and our bent right leg. Gonna reach towards our left toes, everybody. Send the right arm up. And do a side stretch. And then let's come up, rotate. So now you're going to face your left leg and we're going to fold forward. Pulling ribs towards our thigh, letting the head come down last. Inhale as we come up. bring the right leg around and we'll switch. So now we can bend the left knee, walk our foot in. Bring it in as close as we can, maintaining sit bones on the mat, good straight spine. Let's wrap the right arm around the bent left leg. Inhale, sit taller, sit straighter. Exhale, start looking over that left shoulder. And then feed your left hand around so the back of your left hand presses against your right hip. Exhale as we untwist. Two options. Letting the right knee press open while the bottom of our right foot stays, or left foot stays pressed against our right inner thigh, or hurdler stretch. And if you're in hurdler stretch, you've got that 90-degree angle formed between the straight leg and the bent leg. Let's all start reaching down towards our right toes. Send the left arm up and side stretch. Inhale as we lift. Now let's rotate. So we're facing our straight leg. Start walking the hands forward. Belly button comes down. Everything else melts and your head is the last. Let's inhale, come back up. And then once we're up, we can re-straighten both legs. Keep a slight bend in your knees. See if you can touch your toes. Pull your ribs against your thighs. And then push your legs straighter and straighter as you melt down. And from there, we'll come up. And let your arms extend alongside your ears like you're reaching up towards the sky. And then I want you to start scooping the belly in, and we're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. And once we're down, push out to the heels of your feet, reach out to your fingers. Lift the arms up, let them return to your sides, palms to the sky. Let's bring right knee to chest, left knee to chest, and then extend your legs up to the ceiling. So here's our very modified version of shoulder stand. We want to press our back into the mat, push our heels towards the spine. If you're feeling a pull in your lower back when you're trying to do that, that just means those hamstrings are tight, they're affecting your spine. So go ahead and slip your hands under your butt. That should alleviate that. And if you want to move into full shoulder stand, you got to use the belly to lift us up and hold us. Our hands are merely there for a little extra help. Want to make sure we're not feeling any weight in our neck. And then we're all going to bend our knees. So if you're in modified shoulder stand, it's knees to chest. If you're in full shoulder stand, it's knees to ears. Arms to the mat. Roll down. We all have knees to chest. Feet on the mat, toes in, heels out. Feet about hips distance apart. And enough space between your buttocks and your heels so that when we lift up into bridge, it's all about the hamstrings and the gluteals. We're not feeling any tension in the top of our thighs or any discomfort in our knees. If you are, you need to walk your feet farther out. And then slowly, one vertebra at a time, melt yourself into the mat. And once we're all the way down, we'll send the legs out. Adjust your legs until they feel very comfortable and relaxed.
And then adjust your arms so they're a few inches out from your body, palms to the sky. And just let the weight of your body sink into your mat. Guiding your breath around the body. Seek out areas of tightness or tension and just let it go. And while you're becoming aware of what you're feeling in your body, let your breath linger in those spots that remain a little bit tight, or areas of the body that are some kind of chronic issue for you. Strong people stand up for themselves, but stronger people stand up for others. Be a good human being, a warm-hearted, affectionate person. That is a fundamental belief. Set aside all anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with hope, with an open heart, and a grateful heart. Making random acts of kindness a part of who we truly are. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe dwells. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. Let's go out, spread some kindness, enjoy the day. Make sure that when you are out and about in public that you're wearing a face covering over your nose and your mouth to protect not only you, but the others around you. Let's make sure that when we wash our hands, we're diligent about 20 seconds and that we're keeping our social distance. Thank you for sharing your morning with me this morning. I hope that you found some peace and some relaxation that will carry you through the day. See you soon.